got a couple teams searching for their first Super Bowl. It's the Chargers and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Sunday Night Primetime.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. Brandon Gaudin joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Lions in this matchup. They're often... Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Play 1 and Prescott to the air. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Prescott to throw it. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Throwing, Prescott. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 2nd and 6. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. Off play action. Fields. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now, having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Smith. Touchdown, Chargers. Jonnu Smith from 10 yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're absorbing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need it right now.
There, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Fields. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. 1st down, Prescott. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
On play action, Prescott. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, you get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
You even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Fields. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain. But he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields throwing again. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now it's Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chargers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having...
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Lightning speed there from the safety, Devin McCourty, on the sack. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott under pressure. They got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. A give to the fullback on the dive. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
So, Party, next time we see this coaching staff, I want you to have my back here, because that was really kind of a white flag type of a play, almost a little bit of a surrender. Just turn and hand it to the big guy. Get what you can, and be prepared to kick the ball away.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taking it about the 36. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Lions will take over. Dalton Schultz and the rest of this offense set to begin another possession.
That's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is, despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Flushed out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To the air again, Fields.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd and 10. Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw, and they're set up now.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Dalton Schultz from 4 yards out, and the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well. As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins.
On 1st and 10, Prescott finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chargers.
Prescott to throw it. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Down to the 10. Touchdown, L.A. Christian Watson, 49 yards. And the Chargers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Lions 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. On first down, Fields.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Fields now to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Loose inside the 30. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. And instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime, intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find it. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Back to throw, Fields. He's got this, complete to Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Again, Fields.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On fourth down, Fields. Right side to Williams. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A.J. Boye with a pick.
And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up the second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Goes right back to Smith again.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Aaron Jones,
43 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Lions 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge.
And now here's another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Jones.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Again, it's Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Aaron Jones with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, they were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Fields on first down. They'll roll him out right. And his throw is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, and they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. They're going for Jefferson downfield, and in for the Lions touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 43 yards. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
the 46-yard line.
Off the option, it's Jones.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Well, this is Smith with a grab. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And inside give to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 72 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a
When the members on and get it going,